Charleston Southern head coach Gabe Giardina, a team coming off a loss against nationally ranked Southeast Missouri last week. They are back in action this week at Tennessee Tech. First ever meeting between the two teams. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team, and then we'll go to some questions.
I thought Saturday we obviously I thought we competed really hard in the game, and did some things that kind of shot ourselves in the foot, and against a really good team. SEMO is as advertised. Tom's got a great group, and Peyton, the quarterback, is very, very good, and very good defense in my mind. But Cairo is definitely best defensive player I think we've seen in this conference all year. So our guys are like I said, I was really proud of the way we competed. I thought, though we didn't win, I felt like we've improved. There's still, we've got to be able to get through the first drive, Kyle, without a turnover on our side of the field that's self-inflicted. And we got to get that right. And it's frustrating, but at the same time, our guys, I thought, really competed the right way in the game and had some bright spots. I think defensively, it's the best effort that we've played with in my 2 years of being here.
Great. I want to talk just a little bit because I'm looking at the box score here. You're up 7-6, and then it was 16-7, at halftime. What changed in the second half? Was there anything that just did you wear down? Did they wear you down? And just one or two plays here or there?
Yeah, I think we stopped them. At the end of the first half when they scored, they had 7 chances inside the 5-yard line, and we gave them the additional chances. We had a personal foul, and we just extended. I think that was the drive we actually extended 3 times. It was a 17-play drive. Our guys are fighting, biting, and scratching out there, and we had penalties for the most part that were due to aggression. And it's hard for me. One was clearly after the whistle. Obviously we got that coached up, corrected, and all that, but you can't steal your defensive stinger either. And so I agree with the calls. I'm just saying we got to continue to play aggressive, but we can't shoot ourselves in the foot. In the second half, we cut it to 1 score or close, I guess, 2-point conversion away from being there. I thought, they did some good things on defense. But I think, we got another play action pass where I think we're open, and, Cairo, there's that man again. He beats our right guard, and, we're sacked. So, it's we are where we are. We know our margin on winning and losing is very small. And I know we've lost clearly more games than we have won, and it's frustrating, but we're not allowing our team to sulk and negativity and not point out the things where we've gotten significantly better. It's a fine line. We could talk all day about, the stress on the players and the mental toughness and fortitude that they have to have every week due to whatever social media and different things. But our guys, I think, are really doing a great job of being about long-term harvest, success, growth in their life. And sure, it's a test, but yeah, SEMO's, excellent football team. Made a couple of great plays on 50-50 balls. Great plays. We're right there. They made them.
I want to ask you about Chris Roan, who had 6 catches, 2 touchdowns, 42, and just his performance offensively.
Yeah, Chris has been, I think, really consistent all season. I think Noah Jennings has been consistent all season. And so, he's run his routes extremely hard, and he made 2 incredible plays under that were, 50-50 balls. It was great to see Caleb throw his first 2 touchdowns, of his career on some tough throws too. Those deep balls down the field. So, excited for that. Also got a couple other things, a couple other little short, routes where man, if we make a throw, we're going to go a long way again. So I just was really proud of our staff and the plan they put together, offense, defense, special teams. I know it wasn't clean. I know it wasn't, we missed some things, but I don't think we're far off. Like I keep looking at this thing. I'm like, hey, we're right there. And it's a tough league. Everybody keeps beating everyone.
You're gonna play a team program you've never played for, who has a new head coach. Just thoughts on them once you've seen that they've obviously had some good wins. They're kind of in a little losing skid right now.
Well, Coach Wilder's been doing it long enough to know that he's going to get the team in the right mindset, that they compete very hard. They got Liable coming back last game, so I think that's a big lift for them. They've got good skill around them with the Mitchell kid and the Yates kid, and then got a good sturdy looking front. With Donnell Wilson and that crew. So defensively, I think they do some things that confuse you, and they mix it up, and they play extremely hard there too. They are running to the football. And side note, their D-line coach Sam Williamson went to high school with my wife. So how about that? As the world turns there, interesting. He's been there a long time, done a great job.
When he comes to media days, he looks like he could still play. He's in such good shape too.
He played with Adam Hollyfield, our old line coach. Adam says he's got the fastest hands he's ever. He said I didn't block the guy one time in one-on-one pass rush. So,
What do you expect from that? You mentioned they played Libel. They have two quarterbacks. Do you expect this to be an offensive type game, or do you think maybe it's more both your defenses will keep it a little lower?
Yeah. People ask me these things all the time. I had no idea, this is going to be about, who can just, take care of the football and probably who can take it away. And that's been our issue. We have had, we have more turnovers right now than we had all last season. That's statistical fact. And that's a problem. And we got to get that fixed. So to me, it's for us, that's been the large majority of it. And then just tackling well. You just got to tackle well, and obviously, I'm sure for them, if they feel like they tackle well, then they probably play pretty well on defense.
Coach, appreciate your time this morning as always. Best of luck against the Golden Eagles, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Kyle.